Hi, this is Sherry from SherryandChris.com and Chris.
Hello.
We have something interesting for you today, and thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
And I'm fumbling with my mic again, so I'm just going to hold it. So today we're going to talk about the 3 lies. Well, kind of lies is a harsh word, but it is the lies that families tell themselves, and it's a reason that many families are becoming obese.
The first one is the sweet tooth lie.
It is, the sweet tooth lie. So what we found, that we've heard this so many times working with so many families, that parents come out and say, oh, we have a sweet tooth, or I have such a sweet tooth and I pass it down to my kids. And
that's what kids start to believe, that basically they almost have no control over it because it's genetic.
Yeah, and you know, the parents, you know, truly believe this because their parents said it to them. But guess what? That's not the case. What's really going on is it's a sugar addiction, because sugar triggers the same part of your brain that cocaine does, and it has the same effect. It just lights up your brain. You're like, wow, this is great. So once you do it, you trigger it, you want more. Not only do you want more, you need more, because to get that same stimulus, you have to trigger it with more sugar.
The second lie is that we feel like sugar is a genetic.
Yeah. My grandmother loves sugar, and I do, and now you do. They think it's passed down genetically, and just like we just said prior, it can become a physical addiction because your brain is being stimulated the same way as drugs stimulate it.
Yeah. So the third one is a lie that sometimes people tell themselves, is they're not hooked on sugar, and it's because they don't eat sweet things like cookies and candy. Well, when I used to do mine, when I was working as a nutritionist, a lot of my clients were like, but I don't eat sugar.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you know what? Sugar is hidden in so many things. It's hidden in tomato sauce, right? It doesn't taste all that sweet. It's hidden in pizza, right? The dough is just made with tons of sugar. So and it's having the same effect on your body. Potato chips. Here's basically what food companies do. They know salt, sugar, and fat, when combined, are highly addictive. So for the person that craves salt, you're still getting that sugar fix because the foods are made with the same, processed foods and ingredients that are going to trigger that same response.
Right, because every carbohydrate breaks down into sugar eventually. It's just the process is quicker with treats like cakes and cookies and candy. But other stuff breaks down to sugar too, like potatoes and some, those other types of things. So, it's still sugar. Sugar is sugar is sugar.
So you just have to be aware of what you're eating, what you're saying. Do not pass these lies on to your kids. And be very, conscious of, what you're reaching for, what you're saying. You're driving, oh, I just have this craving for sugar and everything. You have to have stuff that's going to, calm that desire, and, take care of it. So bring those things with you. And snacks, fruit can do it.
Right. I mean, and fruit has sugar too, but it has fiber. So eating some fruit each day is okay, but not a lot of fruit because it does have sugar. So
what we mean by that, have 2 to 3 pieces a day, not 6 or 7, or have it this humongous fruit salad 3 or 4 times a day. You got to cut back, because those sugar, if you keep eating the sugar, even in its natural form like fruit,
you're going to want more.
You're going to want more. Yeah. So you just want to cut back on it.
Yeah, and the more you cut back, the less you want. The more you eat, the more you want. So it really, it's something you could do, but you got to get it out of the house if you're trying to cut down on it.
And we can talk about that in the next video.
All right, so thanks for joining us today. And we appreciate you watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
And if you have friends, which we all do, if you have friends that are facing this issue and they are just consuming too much sugar, you don't want to say anything about it, share this with them. We're trying to get the message out. We're looking to help families become healthier and happier. So please share it with your friends. We'd appreciate it. And anything else?
I think we're good for now. We hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining us.
See you again soon.